Hello and welcome to another episode of Thoughts on Education, an initiative by Collegedunia, where we interview esteemed dignitaries of notable institute from all across India to talk about experiences and expertise in the education domain. Today we have joining in with us Mr. Saumya Kanti, Head of Training and Placement Department, Techno International Newtown. He is one of the senior placement officials of Central Placement Cell. He is associated more than 15 years with Techno India Group, conducted almost 1,000 plus campus drive in his throughout career. He is a motivational speaker and a career coach with a successful track record. I, Sushant Ranjan Lal, on behalf of the whole Collegedunia fraternity, would like to extend a very warm welcome to you, sir. A very welcome to you, sir.
Thank you, Sushant. It's my pleasure to be here to give you the interview as per your requirement. Thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome, sir. So the first question that I would like to ask you is, sir, being the placement head of your university, what is your philosophy of leadership? And how would you describe your leadership, sir?
So leadership means that you have to understand the situation, you have to read the situation, and accordingly you have to take the action, right? So that is the leadership to me. Basically, I am taking care of the entire students to understand their needs, and I have a huge team with me. I have to understand their needs as well, their thinking process, so that I can take action according to that, the strength of my team, and take actions accordingly.
Okay. So the second question that I would like to ask you would be, you have held key position at Education Institute, right, throughout your professional career. So what are the key factors that keep you connected with the education sector?
So you can say that education is actually building the nation. So if you create the proper resources for the upcoming society, so the Education Institute is the key pillar of every progressing society, right? So if we produce a good human being with the proper education, then only the human being will be able to serve their services to the society, to the mankind, and the science and technology in any field, basically, that arts, commerce, or science, or technology, management, everywhere is actually required the proper human being. So that Education Institute is a key pillar to create the human being. Not only the education only, but also they create the nature, they create the character, and the students' activities towards the society and towards their professional career.
Okay, great, sir. So definitely one more question coming ahead is, do you have any extracurricular activities or program to enhance the skill of the students or expose them to the real world, right? And can you, sir, discuss in slight detail, like what are the activities? Obviously, every college has some activities, right? So I would like you to discuss about it.
So in our college, basically, we have a very specific program for the students who are taking admission from the very beginning, right? So at the very beginning point, once the students are taking admission to our courses like BTech in computer science or IT, ECE, electrical, instrumentation, mechanical, civil, or MCA, BCA, BBA, MBA. So these are the basic courses which we offer from our institute. And once the students are taking admission and there comes inside to our system, apart from the normal curriculum, we are providing their beyond curriculum programs we call domain knowledge program, which is actually based on the current technological trend, current managerial skill sets, and the latest model which actually the industries are looking for, so that the students are getting the knowledge of the exact what is actually required in the industry, and they can explore their personal skill through this program. And it is actually maintained every semester end, And we continue this program last couple of years, and we are getting the result out of it.
Okay. So can you discuss some of your placement stats, like how you have actually handled your placement, right? So if you can discuss about the placement stats.
So if we talk about the recent situations, due to the COVID situation last year, we conducted almost 120 plus campus drive through the digital platform. So every year, basically, we are conducting 120 to 150 campus recruitment programs. I mean, the 120 to 150 campus hiring companies are coming down to our campus for recruiting our students. And last year also the same. We have not we did not find any difficulties to get companies in our campus physically. Yes, physically it is not happened, but it's happened through virtually. And the success rate is also 65-70% overall.
That's really great, sir, that even in pandemic times you are working so hard for the students, right? Okay.
Yeah. And last couple of years, basically, we maintained the entire clientele. Whatever the clients are coming to our campus, basically they are maintaining, and we are adding new clients in our list every year. At least 15 to 20 companies are adding every year. The entire team is working with me, and they are very, very tuned about the process, because they are actually working with me in the last couple of years. So they know basically what to do. So in Techno India Group, we have a very solid team, and we provide the entire campus placement support to our not only the outgoing students, but also the alumni. The students who have passed out from this college, they are also getting some support as and when basically that available to us. We are definitely give them support after the event pass out.
Okay. And so there is one last question I would like to ask you. With the because right now you can see the competition is really high, and it's a pandemic time also. So with the competition so high, how would you guide your student to survive in such a competitive situation, sir?
Yeah, that is a very good question. I think basically that the students, quality wise, and once they are actually taking admission, there is not much difference between a student to another student. But what happened basically, that the create difference in the last 2 to 3 years during the time for their admission to the pass out session. These 2 to 3 years is very vital for their career, because if they actually go through the proper guidelines, if they go through the proper practice, they go through the competitive questions handling, question answer handling, proper practice, that's create basically the difference between one student to another students. If the students are really sincere and practice the whatever is given to them to get success, so absolutely it will be a fine for them to grab the job, or they can sign their or they can establish their career in any professional world. Any competitive examinations also they can try to crack if they go through the proper practice sessions. We have enough modules, we have enough materials, we are providing to them for practice purpose, and we have a practice platform as well. So if they want to practice it, so they can practice it from their home, or they can access it anywhere, because it is a purely online mode. So the facilities are there, our mentor system is there. So mentors are actually evaluating candidates time to time, and students have to appear for the test. And once they are actually, we are finding out any difficulties or any static conditions, then we interfere on this, and accordingly we train them. And again, we will take the test, and likewise they are actually progressing towards their perfection.
Great, sir. So it's really been an honor to interview you and learn from your experience also, to get some insights, and definitely we'll go ahead and provide this experience to all our audiences so that student can moreover learn from you, right? I mean, at this point of time, every colleges are doing their best to, tackle up this pandemic situation. So I wish you a very luck, sir, coming future and ahead also. So it was really great and an honor for me to interview you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice day.